their close environment when it comes to relationships here. Let's just dive into their energy. We have the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Coins. Spirits, please give me some messages for the person that is showing up in Pisces reading. Goodness me, I feel like I didn't sleep last night. There must be something in the air. Gosh, anyway, I don't have to talk about my sleeping habits, but it sums up this year. I did go to bed way too late. I got carried away because my birthday is coming up in February and I need a sunny holiday. So I ended up to about 2 or 3 o'clock looking for holiday destinations. Yeah. And then I think I woke up at 7. So how many hours? That's 4 hours. Oh, goodness. I wonder. So poor you get my waffling in the morning. I promise I'll be more fit, get more fit next year. I think I need to get myself a robot. It must be expensive these days, but I need one that puts me to bed and just stands in front of the door. Don't go outside. There, give me your phone. You're gonna stay in that bed for 7 hours. Oh gosh, what's that? That's a wish. All right, Rainbow Wizard, get to it. Oh, so, all right. I see this person here. You know this person, possibly, perhaps they withdrew from the connection. Perhaps this person have pretend to be someone, not someone they're not, but trying to give the impression that they're living an exciting life. Or maybe they are trying to live this exciting life. I'm seeing someone here that could be sort of, oh, this is my first year single, or this is my first year, my kids have grown up, they're, something like that. It's like, this is my first year of this, so this is the way I should do it. It's a bit like someone saying, oh, I'm single this year, so I must go on all these single holidays because that's what single people do, something like that. And then when they do it, they hang around with their friends and, jolly type of environment, but they feel stuck there. Doesn't feel right. It's repeating something that is fun and comfortable, but in their mind, they're not supposed to be there. In their feelings, they're not really, things are not really sitting how it should. So they know that they have abandoned themselves when they have abandoned pursuing the connection, relationship, person that is meant for them. And when they met you, so possibly they have met you already, they pulled away, perhaps to remain in another relationship, or it is so that there was an ending in their life and they said, well, I'm going to make sure that I cut contact with anybody that could seem like my potential suitor, because I am not meant to have anyone in my life. Even though if I meet someone, they just went all like controlling and said, nah, that's not how it's supposed to be, cut them off. So even though they meet a butterfly, a unicorn once in a lifetime, if it's the wrong time for them, no, that's not going to work. So it looks like they were quite stubborn when it comes to, pursuing you Pisces, and kind of they're pulled away, into this hermit, right? I see this person, what they did was to force another life that they thought they were meant to live. But after reflecting, they see that, well, textbook, meant to live, maybe. Their soul, their fire, their, feelings put aside. So really, they're trying to feed both, and they didn't feed both even. They just fed one avenue here. So that's what they've been reflecting on. So it's that it looks all nice and pretty around them, but then, they didn't really enjoy their life the way that they actually, their soul, their inner higher self was meant to enjoy. But, there's a good feeling around them. So here we have the Sun the Devil and the Tower. Ooh. Now, what's happening here with this person is that they wake up one day and they say to themselves, right, maybe this was how my parents, grandparents, grandparents, they used to live, how they're supposed to live, or something like that. Or this is me living my best life, something like that. This is me living where I'm supposed to live. Maybe they live in in a beautiful place and they felt tempted to travel away from the place, but then, you know, they listen to their, tradition is like, no, of course, cut that out. I'm tough, I'm in control. So I'm gonna stay here and things gonna be all right. Things will pass. And their higher self kept nudging them. And this kind of, the sunshine here is saying, well, you clearly are supposed to be somewhere else, but you denied yourself that space and you didn't evolve. So now you are here, but this is what you set up for yourself. So they are in constant conflict with their mind, although their surroundings seems to be applauding them for really making a great choice. They are going to be, it's almost like a priest that maybe decided to be a different kind of priest, let's say. I don't know where I came with that. It's probably a terrible example, but let's say that there were Catholic priests here, well, the Pope, let's say, okay? And maybe that it wasn't a full-time priest, but decided to be more of a hippie, but, continue with their beliefs, but wanting to travel the world, not just only be in this small village and with this particular, saying the same things over and over again, just because it's a bit like a Truman Show, but the Truman Show looks beautiful and perfect, and no one will get harmed, right? There's no real harm in there. But then, rest assured, you start pulling out one of these, stones that's in the brick by brick by brick by brick, based on thoughts process, saying that I think that I'm meant to be breaking this down, because if I don't, my higher self is going to push me to do something. So that's something that's happening based on them feeling so trapped in their mind, based on their own setup decisions here, that something is going to explode. It's very strong. It's not really about a conversation they have with you or a conversation they have with someone else. It's a conversation they have with their inner self here, and they can't deny this conversation anymore. It's not possible to deny it. It's not possible to evolve, because they have dreams. I feel here that it's possible that this person at some point had even something about fame, all right, and they gave that up to have a family life, and it's all pretty, and because they've given it up for that particular reason, even though it's coming back to them and saying, well, look, if you go over there, maybe you can have that dream back, and they're like, no, I'm in control here. This is what I have to do. It is not something my thoughts cannot lead me astray here. Decision is made, I'm doing it. Can you not see I'm doing everything to be happy? So they are very much in control. This is how it's done. All right, we bury the elephant in the room, and I'm in control. So I need to master my emotions, master my thoughts, master my everything, and things will be how I decide it to be. But they keep trying and trying and trying, and there's one too many bricks taken out of the tower here, and it has to do with their pull. One is towards you here, Pisces, and the passion and the love they feel for you. And there's going to be a chain of events here that will pull the two of you together here. It's almost like the Wheel of Fortune is stirring. It's like stirring here. It's like, come on, get out there. You two are meant to meet. You're meant to be together. You're meant to cut yourself loose. And you see there's these cards, there's the same cards. Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor here, the Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands. So it's repetitive here. And this is about hiding behind an ending, but not really understanding why that is so. So if you go with the flow in life, you don't really need to hide your happiness. So this is more of a realization, and it's great, because what they're realizing here is that they are not happy there. They really are unhappy there, and they will hurt some people when there is something that will erupt, because they have been their own sort of worst enemy in a sense of deciding what happiness they pursue. There's only one happiness here, and then take it or leave it. But so they are their own worst enemy. So there is like something in motion for you and this person to meet, whether you have met before or not. It's possible. For some of you, you've met, but there's not really been an exchange of romantic feelings. For some of you, it has. So that could be your intentions here, Pisces. But yeah, there is big movement here. There is something in motion that just cannot be stopped. The devil and the tower is like, it's going down. This is going down. It's the Truman Show. It's that rip in the wall there. I don't really call that because I'm tired. I can't tell any words. The screen, the rip. It's the tear. It's a tear, right? So he climbs out and it's going into another stage. So it's very much about also forcing this happiness. I see they could have wife and children, or husband or children, regardless of the gender. This is someone that is, it's like, okay, they're being wise, they're being in control, they're being happy. They could watch children play. They could sort of swear to not swear, obviously, pray, they have a belief system, or they could be preyed upon as well. That could be a leader. We have here the Hierophant, so this could be a leader. They are logical. They are not someone that they don't make drastic, crazy decisions. So people count on them. But you see here with the Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands, something's in motion, and actually not even them can predict what's going to happen. What I see is happening here is that, let's say you met and you were, pulled apart for whatever reason. In this situation here, this could be circumstances of some kind. To all of you, that's different. And the circumstances that did pull you two apart could have been difficult. This can have to do with worldly stuff, anything from, a workplace, people changing jobs, world, a pandemic, even that's far away, someone can't travel, vaccinations or passports missing, or just economical crisis. There could be something around affecting the two of you here. So that's what I'm getting. Now, with the Magician, it's that there's something is in motion where the two of you you have the tools to heal, to come together, Pisces. There's something about the two of you that you are ignoring. You're not speaking to each other. For some of you, again, it's like someone you met once, but for most of you, you know who it is, but you might not even think that you're going to come together with them. And it might be so that someone is married, or maybe you are married. It doesn't really make a difference in this story who is the married one, because it's a bit more about that you're not really together, and both of you are sort of living the life that you have set out to live, and there is something in motion that you are not going to be able to prevent, that is actually bringing about the two of you in this 10 of Pentacles. Other people, forces is around this connection to not make that happen, but you don't even know about it. So you're going to see something here, Pisces, about something's going to come to light here as you are healing. Also, there is forward movement, success, the world, something in motion. It's something big here happening. There is a hidden enemy around you. There is a hidden enemy. Here is a tower. And here is the person taking action. So there's been someone in this environment trying to prevent this connection, and you might not even know about it. This third party being sneaky here. Someone is being sneaky, causing burdens on them or you. This could also be someone that's Pisces or Scorpio or Cancer that's been doing something here, and you're going to find out who it is. It's something you don't see or haven't seen, but you will see it. It's going to come to light. Sorry, I had to adjust the camera. Oh, I've got to fix that later then. So it was a bit far away. So what I see here, okay, it's like a whole bunch of resistance for a meant to be union here, like a whole bunch of resistance. And it's again, for many of you might know this person, but it's someone here behind the scenes that's been dead against this union. It's like has made it their life purpose to work against it. So either working against you or them or both. That's if you know it's the same people, but it's coming up around you. So something here about the Chariot, the world, a secret will be revealed here, and the Temperance. It has to do with your intentions when you find out. There is full guns blazing here. There's a love offer. There's also passion, money. It's something's going full steam ahead here. It could be with a Sagittarius. We have Sagittarius and Aries. Yeah. Virgo as well. There could be someone behind the scenes that have caused something here. Now, it might also be that because of this person could have had someone around them. It could be a Capricorn on their end. More of a natural, okay, if they're in a relationship. Yeah, obviously, I don't think anyone whisks someone away and please go and it's the kind of normal thing to not want to lose someone to someone else, or that kind of stereotypical messages. But okay, let's see here what is going on here with Pisces feelings. Why is it a shock to Pisces? Why is the secret being revealed a shock, but at the same time it brings healing? Why is that? All right, so it's going to be a person here that is going to say something. And this person here is what they are going to say that is shocking to you. Yeah, it's actually the communication from this person. So the underlying messages here, someone coming back from the dead here, pretty much an ending, and it's due to a third party situation or a relationship here. So it's possible here that it's this someone have sent something. So that could be in tarot magic or binding spell, or just plain and simply the devil in the putting themselves in the middle, right? So it's impossible to move. So the devil can come up in many shape and form. So if someone makes it their life purpose to prevent something, they can come quite far without any spell work. It's kind of spell work enough to go against it. So someone here have been doing that and preventing this person to come your way or move away from where they are. So someone here is very immature. There's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of immaturity. All right, there is a lot of immaturity around. There's something about corruption around the person's setup. It could be an organization, religion. It's very heavy. It's quite unusual as well for, it's old-fashioned, I would say. Just wanted to come out. Yeah, it's corruption around you. It could be. The Ten of Swords brought some bad news to you at some point. It's about an organization, or again, that was impacted, whether you know it or not, or whether you know it has anything to do with that. So that could be very specific. It's almost like this person was moved away from you. That was one thing, but it wasn't really directly because of their feelings or not for you, but that wasn't able to evolve. It was something else that was more worldly, but actually it was also a part of removing someone away from you in a sense, or that happened as well. So it was like a double competition to prevent there's a lot of competition and resistance for this union to come together. There is a Mother of Pentacles here, someone sitting on the money, someone that was, there is an energy around you, Virgo, possibly here, 3 of Swords. Yeah, I'm telling you here, there's someone here that, again, using all kinds of tricks up their sleeve, someone that is very bitter about someone's feelings for you, even if you don't know it. But it's showing up around you. Someone that have had a major impact and disturbed this connection to an extent that is mind-blowing. And you could have felt this as well. So this person here is being released from that sort of wrath or whatnot. And this person here is standing up for themselves and they are coming your way. This person here has been silently wanting to move towards you. So it's something you don't even know about. You could be shocked that, or even angry with this person to even mention your name. It's something like that. It's almost like this person have had their eyes set on you without you knowing it. You know it's a connection, but you haven't pursued this person back. You have just gone on with your life. Meanwhile, someone behind the scenes have already planted a seed about feelings for you, and even the seed that was planted caused enormous jealousy and resistance and all that jazz, that this person one day will come towards you. And when they come towards you, they could be completely brand new to you with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, and you are but you could feel the energy shifting and that there is a change here. You will find out something that is shocking to you, something about, the situation that could have exhausted you, impacted you. It's almost like a psychic attack on you as well here. It is quite intense. I can feel it actually. So the 6 of Cups, there is a strong pull against this union, and it has to do with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You will find out. The Magician. Oh my goodness. Someone here has been preventing this person to move forward here. It's like a lot of energy against it. So wow, I never really seen such intense. It's like someone's made it their life mission to prevent this union to come together. And they could, again, been using whatever means possible. And when they see that this person, they are going to go anyway, it's like they are blaming whoever is linked to this person and sending something towards. So there could be a group effort here. See, with the mask, to bind this person. They could have Virgo and their child, to bind them so they stay in their surroundings. Meanwhile, this could be a twin flame union. Meanwhile, you have moved on from this person. Meanwhile, you are not with this person, but this person will show up in your life here, Pisces. Wow. And you are going to receive, you could suddenly start sleeping better, or you could suddenly feel it's like when you coming to the end of the winter, if you had a rough winter and the weather changed and you're like, oh, actually, no, I do feel a little bit lighter when I have the sun in my face, right? Or it's like, oh, I do feel better when I have 2 hours more sleep. I didn't think it would make such a difference. You're going to feel something different. But that energy aside, it's going to show you that there is such thing as, a twin flame union, a soulmate union. There is a powerful connection with you and someone that even if you are not invested in them or emotionally or going towards them, someone here has pretty much imprinted their heart on you. And this person here is, they're going to show up in your life here. They could have, either Sagittarius or Aries or Virgo. Definitely someone here is doing something. I would suggest either cord cutting, even if this is someone you want to be with. I say cord cutting or a protection spell as well. You know, I do believe personally in more of the inner cleansing and the thought process and protection. Usually protection come in form like protection is to be around people you love as well. It's not really about being afraid either, but I do believe those that have very, you know, maybe there are very open maybe, or there is a very strong connection, perhaps can be more affected. But again, this is an individual belief. I think that most people don't really analyze it and just look at it as, you know, the world is full of energies. Of course, we are impacted by different surroundings, different energies and all this jazz. But anyway, the soulmate, true love, heart-to-heart conversation here will happen. I see that this person, yeah, there's something about them pursuing their happiness, but it will tear down a structure here, and someone here is against it. It has to do with corruption. It could have to do with money. It could have to do with that this person is responsible for a business, perhaps, and them moving towards you or anybody else for that matter. This person is going to be, you know, get the blame for it. So again, very old-fashioned. This is really old-fashioned, right? It's almost like something you see in this kind of series about someone pursuing, you know, a royalty or something. It's like you need to be with, either you need to speak the same language, you need to live here, you need to have the right status, something like that. But they have this surrounding. It's like living like in the 1800s with the same mentality, and someone here have imposed this mentality, but they are also using some witchcraft here. But again, also be in form of actually, you know, this could be spreading rumors, this could be ruining for them and things like that doesn't make sense, right? So when people are vengeful, those that are set on such, you know, you know, some people talk about it when they're angry, but people don't do it. There's two different things. But this person is someone that have done it to them. They could have also got some help here. It has to do with contracts and actually not sending emails or or signing a contract or lying and causing actually a major disruption even in someone's like household organization, business, to ensure that someone don't move away. So the mission might not even be that, oh, they can't be with Pisces. It's more to do with anything. It's like they need to stay there. It's like it's something very weird, I would say. But obviously this person knows about it and they have been playing along with it, it seems, but they are not playing along with it. So here we have the 7 of Cups. So this person probably is coming out of a relationship. So it could have started when they, you know, established feelings for you, but it seemed like a taboo to have feelings for you because, again, you're cut from a different cloth. But when you are actually cut from the same cloth, that's what I'm getting. It's destined. It was always destined. You are, there is a string between your hearts here. So there was a lot of energies in between that will say, let's temporarily block this based on corruption. This could be a business. We need to make an announcement to pause this connection here. And maybe that this person, if they are a leader of the business or so, they were forced to stand the ground of something like that was on the side of the business because there's laws and regulations. That's possible as well. It's a big deal, this relationship. It's something that is happening in the woodworks. Now, I feel that you Pisces, again, like you haven't really thought of it too much, other than you have felt that, okay, if for those of you that have been in a relationship, situationship, and even, you know, have feelings for them, I see here you have moved away from them. You haven't really thought of moving towards them. I feel that you've yeah, you've closed that door. Some of you could be planning, traveling, you have been healing, you could be dating, and so on. And you could even be aware of this energy that you might have picked up when you've been surrounding them, and you've summed it up as well as something odd going on underneath the surface. I don't know what it is, and neither do I want to find out what it is, because I've healed, I moved on, whatever it is, let's move on here. And so you are very independent in your energy, and things are moving forward. You're very happy. And then there is this announcement. This announcement will appear out of nowhere, and it will explain to you why things happen, how they did, and so on and so forth. It's almost like part of your dream was frozen as well. It's something you couldn't put your finger on here, Pisces. But what you've discovered is that you, regardless of what obstacles, energies, and so on, that's, you know, it's been there to block you, that's been there to cause obstacles for you, you've overcome them all. And it's, yeah, see here, there is this opportunities in front of you now that you would not have had if you did not experience this wrath or whatever the case may be here. Something happened at some point, and the air will be cleared. Yeah, you've been caught like a rabbit in the headlight, frozen love here, based on an organization, based on something that was in between. But now, you know, you have more options here, but there will be this someone that ghosted you, someone that left you, someone that you've had a timeout with is going to appear, and you will find out what happened. I think they have Earth in their chart, either Taurus or Virgo. But this person, when they appear, again, is something about it. They are going to appear when they have been the victim themselves of what, you know, all the corruption, the energy that is sort of been imposed on them, the unfair behavior. And because it's basically this connection, you came together to destroy this, because it's ruining a lot for other people. This has to do with you know, the world, like big things. It's like someone here, there is someone in a role that have a lot of power, that like they will restrict a lot, like thousands of people could be affected here. I mean, like it could be really big stuff. And whereas this person could have initially sort of thought, it's probably not, it's probably just, this is something out of my control, got to follow this. But as it turns out, they find out all along there's one person here doing it because they want to prevent this person to be happy. It can even be their mother. It can be their sister. It could be a friend as well. There's something here. It can be, here we have a cold person, King of Swords. So it could be someone that's like, it's jealousy. It's something happening behind the scenes that's deeply rooted, and it's kind of been dumped on your porch here as well. It's called porch. I speak randomly today. So there's all this junk here. Seems to be like you're going to put fire on it, and it's going to burn. Because, yeah, it's just something that is outside of both of you. And no matter where you turn and they turn, it looks like you have had the awakening that something actually was happening. So maybe what you've learned is that, all right, maybe I need to, like, you might have learned that, okay, if I can turn my back and pretend like nothing, but what if I have it in a voice telling me there is something and I don't protect myself just because I think that, what I don't see, I don't, out of sight, out of mind. So there could be something like that. Maybe you are like, okay, I have had a greater impact than I thought. There is something else. Maybe, maybe something about your healing journey that you could have started earlier or understood it earlier, something like that. So that's something you've learned throughout this process. This person is learning that by not standing up for themselves as a leader, perhaps just because of someone is saying, well, this is law, this is the religion, this is how people do it, just because someone is afraid to stand up for it, then they are not really the leader, and their happiness will be affected, and they will see the wrath that is kind of casted upon them and other people. So they've seen other people suffer, they've been suffering themselves, and they've been held accountable for not standing up. So I see the two of you will be communicating here. It's not really about the relationship, but it is about finding out the truth. It is about finding out who this person is. It is about seeing someone in a different light as well and being honest. So with the lovers here, this is also about two people that are on a spiritual journey, coming from different places when it comes to expressing as well relationships here. But this is someone that for sure have been in your life, and they've been cut out as soon as almost they entered. It's almost like every time you connected, they were pulled away. And even though it could seem like it was, they ran away. So, they physically did run away. They didn't come towards you, but it seemed there was other events here. Wow, big reading. Pisces, all right, please like, subscribe, and happy new year, and I'll be back very soon.